Escaping isn't always a bad thing. At times, it's important to immerse yourself in things that are completely unrelated to your own responsibilities. That feeling of being chained down, that comes from your responsibilities, your sense of duty, what is expected of you or what is said of you. The feeling of being free is something that seems impossible because of the direction that a lot of our lives are headed in. But if you can find just one thing that makes you feel as if you're up in the sky floating around like a cloud, that would make such a huge difference, almost like heaven and earth. When people think of escaping, a lot of people think of escapism. Escapism is the act of distracting yourself from your current reality through hobbies, actions, or extracurricular activities. A lot of the time, words that have ism in them are going to have negative connotations. Racism, communism, feminism, even though some of them aren't necessarily bad. Escapism can be both. It can be a good way to relieve stress, but it can be a terrible thing if you use it as a reliant source, whereas as you walk through life. People binge video games, watch TV, immerse themselves in fiction. Can be perfectly fine as long as you have a hold on it and as long as it is controlled. But there's a difference when you're using smoking, drinking, drugs to distract yourself from your current reality. That is a different story. Relying on it is where it becomes dangerous, but if you implement a small amount of it into your day, even if it's just for an hour maximum, you will have a small part of the day where nothing matters anymore. You don't have to stress or burden yourself with whatever problems you have or whatever non-important emotions you are alternating between. When escaping, you can go to a place where you can't hear anything. All of the noise is muffled and you can't make out anything that anyone is saying because it's simply just not important. You're simply just taking everything that you are viewing with your own two eyes.